pick up the thing. Like, there was some thing she wanted me to get her, but I guess she looked at it and she thinks she can order it online. So I'm like, oh, that's so nice of her. See, I love loyalty and follow through like that. I never tell people like, oh, that's what I appreciate. But when I see it, like in my sister, my best friend, and my mom, I'm like, loyalty and follow through. I know in our culture people are just like, oh, like it's really popular to say like you always see people that haven't seen each other for a long time and they're like, oh, we should get together. And like I'm just not about that vibe. Like that's extroverted people. Like I like to have a smaller circle of people where if they can't do something or they change their mind, like they let you know. Like they have like burning like desire to be like thoughtful like that. Being thoughtful is worth its weight in gold. Being consistent is worth its weight in gold. Like you know your mind, like and even if you change your mind, like you have courtesy. Like I don't know, it's just amazing like that. People like that are rare, and that's why I think in my life I just want that. Like I work on being happy with myself, and I want people that are just like that. Like I love the introverted life. That's why I've never trusted the internet. Like I have fun. Like I have fun. Like just discussions with long hair with some people. But even though I've been empathetic, like I'm thinking, I'm reeling it back and I'm reeling it hard. Like I've always, I like how I do things. But now at this point, I want to make my channel a lot more discussion about me and things I like to do. And if people come sharing things that they like to do, I'm going to redirect and be like, hey, you know, go do a live about your thing. I'm going to kind of be like more feisty like that because I don't know, like just in the past, like I always felt like I would listen to things people said and that they would want to share, but I feel like maybe, I don't know, people just want, like they want to say something online but they don't want to say it, like they don't want to make a channel about it. And I'm like, some of this could be trolling. I don't know. There's some things, and it doesn't even really matter anyway. Because honestly, at the end of the day, like I'm always gonna be myself, 100 to the 20, and I think I'm so happy with that. And I think you should have long hair if you want to. And you should do things that make you happy. But as a woman, this is going to be a conversation for women now. I don't know. I know more men watch than women, but I think women, you need to be the more dominant one sometimes, okay? Dominance in that, like when guys start saying weird things, you need to shut them down and be like, okay, it's not okay to come on somebody's YouTube channel, say this, this, and this. Actually, a lot of women don't. Like they don't even do lives. Like they just do a few videos and they don't talk, and you don't know what they really think, but they'll never talk to you. And I think I've just always been empathetic, so I talk to a lot of people and yada yada yada. I don't know. But anyway, that's that. And those are my thoughts on all the things people were posting on Valentine's Day. It was kind of like, what is going on? Like, but then I realized I'm on the sideline eating popcorn. Be the popcorn eater. And then you get a laugh at all the cringe content. And you're like, what? Did somebody just post that? Did they treat TikTok like Tinder? Or like a matching site? No, they didn't do that, did they? And then you get to laugh. You can laugh at it. Don't fall. Don't fall. No, it's not. My hair's in great shape. I don't even know what you're talking about. My hair's in really good shape. That's ridiculous. Okay, so here we go. Bye. Thank you. have this brush too that I can use for brushing with. Thanks. Take you. Thank you. I guess I kind of like doing these lives sometimes where I just do the hair brushing. It's a lot of fun. Like, I'm in the mood to do it, I guess, today. I'm just like, well, I brush on some lives, but, like, today I feel the mood. Like my mood, like, really is into it. Like, after I say something about all the ridiculous things going on in the world, I'm like, you know what? I feel like brushing my hair. Because brushing your hair is fun, and all the ridiculous stuff just, you know, who cares about it? Brush your hair. World being silly, brush your hair. People being silly, go in your house, brush your hair. It's the answer to everything. Maybe not everything, but I don't know. I just love brushing my hair. And you know what I like about brushing my hair is, you know how people like, you need to do all these scalp massages, like brush your hair. It does the same thing. Like when you take, like once I've brushed it on both sides, I like to kind of go back around. Be very gentle. I like this. This is fun. Well, let me just show you the length of my hair. You can see what it looks like now that I'm done. Yay! It's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna braid my hair real quick. I just like brushing my hair, but did I see all the comments? I'm just looking. Come back. It's like stuck in this mode. No. There we go. I mean, growing my hair longer. I just don't give my precise length as of yet because it's just about growing my hair, and it's gonna get longer, you know, in time. All things happen in time. I believe that. Time is the indicator of all things, right? I think, right? Does time tell us everything we need to know? Definitely. So, in time, everything shall be revealed to us. In time. You know, one thing that I feel like we've forgotten about in our modern age is sometimes it takes time for things to happen, right? We want everything instantaneously. But sometimes things just, they take time, you know? In time, everything shall be revealed to us. We will know everything we need to know in time. And now my platform's all gonna be about me, like people who bring their platform here. I'm gonna kind of like, go do it on your own channel. I'm not a vehicle for whatever you want to share today. People keep using my channel to share their platform. I'm like, why? Why is that? Why do people do that? I'm like, I don't know. I think it's just because I'm nice and they think, oh, she's nice. She will let us do that. And I'm like, no, friends, go get your own flip-flop channel. Go share whatever it is you want to share there, not here. Not here. They're being a vehicle for other people. You know, that's a real popular thing. Some people just like, they have to share. You want to know another truth about life? Another real truth. Hardcore truth. It was to upper calf length. So here's another hardcore truth about life. Hardcore truth about life. People who are content with it, they don't need to tell people their list of anything. They keep it in their mind. I'm just having like all these deep thoughts about things. Subdivided so I can start. I really do need 5 hair ties to do it. I wonder what you do. This was my Christmassy hair tie. I love Christmassy stuff. I'm gonna be full throttle myself now. 1, 2, 3, 4. More holiday content to come. Oh, should I do an Easter hairstyle? Should I do, like, yeah. I'm feeling like the need. I'm feeling it. I need to do more holiday hairstyles, right? That's what I think. I feel like this section is a little too big. That's okay. Just going with it. Guys, I'm just going with it. So, let's just put... but this is one section. This section's too big, really, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Well, if you want to support me, just like my video. That helps support me. So if you like my channel, you're welcome to like. That's how you can support the channel. Like, if you truly want to support the channel, just like it. That's good enough. No, you can just like my video. If you want to support my channel, that's it. And that's all. I'm not doing like a video call with somebody. If you like my channel, like if this is true pure, I find out what the pure intention is every time. If this is true and pure, you can just like my video. That's all. So I always find out what the pure intention is of people. If you're ever confused and you want to know what someone's intent is, you can find it out right away. This is the easiest way to find it. I guess you have to hold all 5 of them, Holly. I feel like I'm not the best at this. Over. Under. I don't like this hairstyle. I know I said I was going to try it. I want to try it, but I'm just like, oh, I shouldn't give up. But I have wavy hair. I don't know, it just makes me feel like I don't really want to try it, but I do want to try it. But I feel like, to be honest with you, my observation on the 5-strand braid, which one? Under, over, like that. They're all getting mixed up. I don't like it. I'm more into contained braiding, I guess. Like some people like to do, but I think the 3 braids in a braid is just as beautiful. I'm gonna do that instead. That's just what I like. Cause I'm like, I don't like having multiples, and then you have to try and navigate them, and they get all tangled in each other. I look like I look like an episode of Tangled right there. Okay, I don't like that. It's not for me. It's not my thing. Some people like it though, you know. It doesn't matter if I have a boyfriend. I'm doing long hair content. Like, what does me having a boyfriend have to do with my channel? It has nothing to do with my channel. Even if I had a boyfriend, I'd still be having a long hair channel because I just have a channel to share long hair content, not to talk about. I don't know. I don't understand, like, what's the rationale behind that? Anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I'm on the sidelines eating popcorn. That's my new expression. Anytime somebody says something, you're like, I just don't get what you're saying, just say, I'm on the sidelines eating popcorn. And they'll be like, what? 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 I mean, Indian people have nice hair, but I'm not Indian. Are you Indian? Like a little prayer, take me there in the midnight hours. I can But I don't need to watch anybody's channel. I'm just here for my own content. Like, if you're on to her content, go watch it. Just saying. I'm sure she has great hair, but this channel's for me and my viewers, okay? If you're being paid to promote somebody's channel, it's not the way to do it, okay? I knew there was something unpure in that comment. I get down to it, but who cares? I'm on the sidelines eating popcorn. Let's see on the sidelines eating popcorn. Let's see what they're gonna say. What are they gonna say? Is this like how the like, oh, I get paid to promote somebody's channel? Yeah. No pure intention, right? I'm not saying every intention's pure, but sometimes there's a motive behind everything. What would happen if he did 9 braids? Oh my goodness. Am I being a little too curious? 9? No. I think I'm being a little too curious about braiding. Oh yes. different kinds of braids I want to do in my hair, and I decided I'm going to do the kind of braids I love to do, just low pony braids. So I'm going to start doing that. Okay. So I've been thinking about it for a while. I was like, I'm going to try. But even, okay, so interesting. Trying something very new and very different. I think I'm going to have to go make more coffee though. I'm kind of interested in different kinds of braids. Okay, there's one. How many more braids we can do? Are we gonna do 9? Or, I think I'm gonna do 9 braids. Make sure the top of the braid looks smooth though. Get this like as smooth as I would like. keep going. I'll be back. Who knows when I'm going to be back?
far we got.
2, 3, and 3. Okay, so we'll need to do more, right? Like, I'm still gonna go this way, I guess. My hair down a little bit. By the way, I did forget to mention this earlier. There were some people and the friends in the UK who bought my Zazzle stuff. Like, I should start promoting my Zazzle Wazzles more. But all my art stuff, it's so easy to buy it if you're in the EU. Just wanted to say, like, I think before people were like, oh, it's hard, but no, actually it's not. Like, it's easy as pie. So I'm not gonna promote my stuff on the live. I'm not somebody promoting somebody else's channel. So if you like my artwork and stuff that I have shared on my other channel, I have prints of art. Like, if you like mugs and things like that, you can check out my Zazzle shop via the link in my channel. Feel it. I'm starting to be like, yeah, look, that's far. something to try. All these braids. Well, I'm gonna braid them together. So this is the last one I'm gonna do on this side, and then I'm gonna start transferring over to the other side for the rest. Ladies, you get to be the dominant ones on social media. Like, okay, so, like, I'm nice and I'm empathetic, but I'm in the era of my dominance, like, where, I don't know, like, silly comments, weird comments, I'm just like, boom, 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 bye. It's just, they don't even exist. Like if somebody takes the time to write them, then I don't know. Like why? Why did you do that? Like the promo stuff for like some guy he got upset because I told him, oh, like, are you being paid to promote people's channels? Because I've been wondering for a while. Like he kept saying that he wanted paid interview, and I'm like, so the word paid, he keeps writing, or he wants to support, and then I figured it out. He's one of the spammers. Like I keep getting this template that these people keep spamming to me, and he might be one of the ones doing it. I don't know, maybe not, but I feel like it is because, okay, in this template, they're like, oh, do you want to promote your channel? You can pay me and I will promote your channel. And I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think he's one of the people doing that. He's one of the template guys. It's just something's telling me he's one of those template guys, because I feel like if you hear the word paid, anytime that they're showing the word paid or they're saying paid, they want you to pay them to do something. I'm like, no, I'm not paying you to do anything, because I don't, like, what is the point of that? Like, I think some people think, oh, if they pay somebody to do something, it's gonna create more interest in something. And I'm like, no, like, you can do that, but I don't see the benefit of it. I'm just like, I don't get it. It's not for me. But I guess some people want to pay people to promote their channel. Well, there's a lot of people out there and they're all using the same template. Here's my questions. I think you should DIY your channel as much as you can, because yes, there's a lot of big production companies or like media people, or I don't know, people that have a media background, and yeah, they're going to create channels that look more like television. And I know that's kind of like YouTube's tagline used to be broadcast yourself. It used to be about everybody having a channel, and everybody still can, but yes, they're prioritizing the kind of content that they're prioritizing on the platform, or people that have like this high production quality. And I get that that's the direction that YouTube wants to go, because that's the most profitable direction for them. But I see a lot of people think, oh, okay, so how do I get there? But unless you have like the equipment to do that, and the budget and the background, realistically, you're not going to get there by just hiring somebody who, they all use the same template. Like, I need to do a deep dive and find out where that template is and where they're promoting this, because I'm like, okay, and I was curious, like I looked deeply into it, and there was a lady who said she paid one of those guys who sent out that template, like, oh, if you want more viewers, you can pay me to do this. And supposedly they use keywords, which, by the way, if you look at your YouTube video back end, it says keywords have minimal impact. So that doesn't work. Like, basically, the people that get the most views, they're doing something really outrageous, or they're like some sort of personality that resonates with a large range of people, or they have that high production quality value. So you can't just be an independent YouTuber and think you're gonna like become a star on the platform by hiring one of those people with their template. It doesn't make any sense. Like, they don't even have, like, what are their credentials? Like, they used a template. Like, right away that would tell me what they're gonna do. Like, what this guy was telling me was, he was telling me about some lady's channel. So that tells me maybe he was paid to promote her channel. And then I asked him, I said, what's your intention? Are you, like, do you have a pure intention? And that tells me maybe you don't. And he got upset because I can see through that. Like, I know what salesmanship is. Like, hey, people, like, salesmen get really upset with me because I don't like high sales situations. Like, I just don't. I'm not going to buy your stuff. So I'm just always like, you know, I'm not going to buy anything. Thanks. And then they get really upset because you just shut them down like that. I'm like, no. Like, I get it, salesmen have to make a pitch, but I don't, Like if there's stores like that, I don't even do that. That's why I get my cell phone through Spectrum. Like if you can do prepaid cell phone or get the cell phone through your cable company, so there's no contract or the prepaid one. I will never be on a cell phone contract because guess what happened? Oh, story time. Like I could look into this, but there was every single time, like I felt like I was paying too much for cell service. Like I was paying like $103 every month. And then when I went to cancel it, they weren't letting me cancel my cell service. And then finally I called them and all the tech support's like it's based in the Philippines, like the call center. So I finally found this lady and I think she was like the best one I talked to in the Philippines, and she goes, there's some weird activity on your account. Like she told me there were 3 numbers attached to my account. I said, what? I am the only person using my account, so I almost wonder. I don't know. Because I logged into AT&T, and I never saw these other numbers attached to my account. But I feel like maybe I was paying a little bit more because I feel like somebody in the store did something. So I will never do contract cell phone service again because that was the second time I had a bad experience with being in a cell phone contract. And I know, like here in the U.S., they kind of I think they make you feel like you have to do that, especially with big ones like Verizon. Because if you live, I don't live in a rural area, but like if you live up in the San Bernardino Mountains, I don't know how it is now. My parents live on the backside of the mountains, so they actually have better cell phone service. But in a lot of parts of the mountains, like the trees and the hills, would disrupt service. So they would go with big ones like Verizon. Like you couldn't do some of the smaller providers. So I feel like Verizon really has a monopoly here in the U.S. and AT&T kind of does too. And I don't think their coverage is quite as wide as Verizon, but I don't know. I went with AT&T a few years ago because I wanted to get a newer iPhone, but I learned like, and I should have just stayed with Walmart Family Mobile. Like prepaid phones with Walmart are good. Like you can even get an iPhone, like you pay for it outright. Maybe it has less memory, but I don't even think so. Like, I think if you want, like, you can buy the new iPhone. Like, maybe it doesn't have as many features as the iPhone. Maybe you can't get the newest one. I'll have to look into it, but you can definitely buy an iPhone at Walmart if you want an iPhone, okay? And it's paid in full, and then you do prepaid. That's probably the best way. I'm doing it through Spectrum right now where you make a payment plan, but I think next time if I do get a phone, if I decide I don't want to be with Spectrum anymore, I'm going to go back to prepaid. The only thing about prepaid was it didn't have a hotspot and the data was very limited. Like if you wanted to do certain types, like if you want to do live streams and things like that. So that was one of the reasons I upgraded a few years ago, because I wanted to do lives when I was still doing a collaboration with somebody, and I wanted to see if I could do them outside of my house, like anywhere I wanted. And that was part of why I went with a phone that had like a higher data package and a hotspot. But I mean, nowadays you can also go to places that have public Wi-Fi, but you know, I don't always want to do that anymore. So I actually my new phone through Spectrum, it does have a hotspot. I don't think, and it seems just as good. Like the service is actually better than AT&T. Honestly, it's pretty good. I like it. I have no complaints about it. Okay, so I need to do 3. How many braids have done this far? I have to do 3 more so that I can do my little thing that I want to do. It's a lot of braiding. I need more little hair tie things. the era of women being dominant with hegemony. A little bit of hegemony over men. I think that's the way it has to be. Like, men can be masculine, but women are dominant and, like, saying what we want and how things should be, I think. And men should just kind of go along with it. That's kind of what I think. I like it. I just like, and I don't say this like in everyday life or anything, but just like in my own life, like when it comes to things I want to do and decisions I want to make, I'm like, you know what? I don't even like have to tell a man. Like, I don't even tell him outright. I'm just like, if you do something that I think you're trying to have too much hegemony, I just go away and I'm quiet. Like, oh, you want to order from me? And you'll never hear from me again. You want to say dodgy things? I go quiet into the night. Like, you just don't hear from me anymore. And I feel like there's a demure way to just kind of say, you know, men need to respect women because women respect men and everybody needs to respect each other. And if you don't show respect to everybody, then just quietly go away. You don't even have to say anything. I know American extroverted culture, like, emphasizes confrontation, and people think, oh, like, you have to express your boundaries by confronting someone. But what does that do? Because the people who do or say things that kind of are disrespectful, like, are they going to change their mind? Like, and you have this tit for tat with them, and then do you get like some sort of energy out of that? I personally, I don't. So, like, if somebody just does something, I'm like, well, right off the bat, like, I said I like something, and they basically wanted to illustrate to me that they don't like something that I like. So that tells me a lot, right? That they feel very comfortable letting me know that they don't like, and you should be yourself, but you don't need to disparage something I like. So if you really need to do that, like if you have a high need for it, then I have a solution. I just go quiet. Like, I don't need to tell you, like, why. Like, if I like going to Disneyland and you don't, and you think that's a waste of money, but you would rather spend money on eating out every single day, and that's fine, that's your priority. But then I'm just not going to tell you I would occasionally like to save up and go to Disneyland. I like to eat vegan and vegetarian food. I'm not into guys who act like that's not a good thing. It's the best thing. And if you bag on veganism, just because somebody wants to be a vegan, like, that's weird. It's weird, man. It's weird. And I've been thinking about this for a long time. Like, don't make that your platform. You complain about vegans, like, you're mad that vegans make that their platform, but then you're making this your platform. I'm like, why? Why do you do that? I don't know. It's just like, let's count the braids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need these 2 more braids. Like, there's some here. But then at the end of the day, I don't really care what people like make their platforms about, because everybody has their own interests in life. Like, people have their own ideas about what a great platform is, and I guess, but I'm just beginning to clearly see it, and I've thought that for a long time, and I was like, why do people make their platform saying, I don't like what somebody's doing? Okay, then focus on your own life and lane. If you're so comfortable, happy, and good with what you're doing, you literally would not complain about what people put on their plate. Put what you want on your plate. It wouldn't faze you. Like, yeah, I'm not saying, like, be one of those, but you know what? We're going to start promoting vegetarianism and veganism a lot more on this channel, and that I like it. And that's just what makes me happy. And I'm not here to cater to people who think that's bad. Like, if you don't like that, then you don't like me. The end. The end of the story. You know? This is just truth. And I don't go to protests, I don't do anything like that, but I'm just really, like, I'm over people like having to overshare like what they think is better. Like you could just be like, why don't you just make videos on how to eat steak or something? I don't know. But then again, in the day, my quiet way of dealing with that is I just don't like I don't tell people what I think about it. I'm just like, okay, I just go away.
hair separated. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we have 8 braids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 8 braids. Just want to make sure we've got all the hairs that were not incorporated into the other braids into this one. Last braid. This will be braid number 9. I'm probably gonna pause this live to come back because I'm filming things in like segments or doing lives in like segments. Like I could do a long hair video. I'll probably do another long form long hair video soon. But I'm just doing what I feel like I have time for right now. Which is this.